So my charity is a community and service project that focuses on helping and giving back to communities in Thailand. And the reason I called it Little Steps is because I believe that it takes one little step to make a big impact. So if you translate it in Thai, it's ก้าวเล็กน้อยสู่ความยิ่งใหญ่ Just like everything we do in life, whether we want to achieve a goal, follow a dream, or create a difference in the community, everything starts with the first step. It can be a little one, it doesn't have to be a big one, but as long as you have the good intention, the good mindset, and the good power within you, that's what really matters. So 10 years ago, I was always giving back to the community. In my school, we had community and service where we had to choose a charity, choose what we wanted to do in order to give back to the community, and this is what really inspired me to kind of move forward with it. My mom was always inspiring me to give back to the community, to donate my old toys, donate books, donate food, or simply just donating my time to put a smile on people's faces who didn't have as much as we did, to remind me that not everyone is given a home, not everyone is given their next meal or medicine, but we need to be able to remain humble and stay grounded so that lending a helping hand comes easy to us and it doesn't become something so difficult. I think it's a mix between both my mom and my dad and how they've created this dynamic in our house. So my dad comes from Denmark, my mom comes from Thailand. My mom didn't grow up very rich, so she has a lot of stories, and I always go back home to see my grandma, and she doesn't live in a big mansion, she doesn't, everything is, they're happy. And for them to have very little and still be very happy just shows that you don't need to have all these materialistic things in order to put a smile on your face. So the inspiration comes from my dad, who is a leader, he's a businessman, so if you want to do it kind of mindset. My mom, who grew up with this upbringing where she had to work for everything, but also had to give back and also knew what it felt like to have not as much as the next person. So both of them inspired me to stay humble, stay grounded, give back to the community, because it's something that comes so easy for us. It doesn't take millions of dollars or thousands of dollars. It just takes a good heart and reaching out a hand. But also, another inspiration is my grandmother. Every time I visit her, she's like, let'sไปทำบุญ, let's go to the temple, let's go donate stuff to charity. Even though she doesn't have so much, she still wants to give to the people around her. And I feel like that's a lesson that we all need to take with us every day in order to remind us to stay true to who we are and be realistic about the people and the communities around us. Well, Little Steps actually doesn't focus mainly on kids, it focuses on anyone that needs help. So anyone, any community that reaches out to us and says, oh, we need food, we need dry food, we need donations, then my team and I will go out and ask for donations or tell the fans or the people that in our community what we need and then see if anyone wants to donate. But a lot of the time it happens to be children, and it makes me really happy because I love kids to begin with, just to see how happy they are with having not so much, or being able to make a fun situation out of something that is so little. They're actually the inspirations to me to take every moment in and just have fun and do what you want to do with so much love and passion. But I feel like kids are the future of our world. I don't want to speak in such like a grand term, but they are the future of our generation and the generations to come. And they need to be able to have a safe environment, a safe schooling environment, to be able to nurture their potential. to be able to give them access to that takes so little from our side, but it can make such a great impact for them. And that's what I feel like people tend to forget, is that something so little to us, such as donations, buying a water filter, donating clothes, it's so little to us, but it can make such a big change on how someone else's life can be affected. I feel like every memory I have with Little Steps is a happy memory. Every time I look back to the videos, I look back to the photos, I notice that my smile and my energy when I give back to people is so much more authentic and real compared to when I'm working in the real world, where I have to kind of sometimes fake a smile or push through the day. They give me so much energy and so much love, and everywhere I go creates a new amazing memory. And one thing that really changed the way I thought was one of the first donations we made when I came back to live in Thailand, where it was just my mom and I and her friends donating money to buy a water filtration tank for this elementary school that my mom used to go to. And it supplied these kids and their families with clean, cold water, especially because it's so hot in the countryside that this is what they needed in that moment. And I overheard a story that these kids, without the water filtration tank, they had to save their money to go buy water from the store, to give to their family, to be able to have this basic necessity was such a hard task for them because it didn't come so easy. But then after my mom's friends and I and my mom donated this tank and this water filter, it gave them access to this basic necessity to be able to bring back home for them to shower, to drink, to cook with. And the money that they would regularly save for that water, they went and bought toys, they went and bought books, they went and bought stuff for them that made them happy. And I feel like by giving back to children, you also give them the childhood that they deserve. They deserve to be happy, they deserve to learn. They deserve to not have to worry about where their next meal is gonna come from and whether they're gonna be able to sleep on a comfortable bed at night. And being able to do so little but give so much is something that really inspires me to keep doing this. Everyone in our country, everyone in different communities and different groups, everyone needs help. In no matter shape or form, they need help. And why do we have to focus on one group of people when we can lend a helping hand to everyone? Yes, I can take my charity and focus on a group of people. I can focus on only kids, I can focus on only elderly, I can focus on people with diseases, I can focus on people with disabilities. But in the end, if we focus on one group of people, what about the rest? We need to be able to reach out and help wherever we can. And simply just doing that is already something that people tend to forget. So if we can just recreate the way of thinking about reaching out your hand, that's what I want to do. So Miss Universe and Miss Universe Thailand, or any beauty pageant at all, gives any woman a platform to become a voice, to become a representative, to be the change that they want to see, and to lead by example and with inspiration and motivation. And the reason I chose Miss Universe Thailand is because it is such an impactful platform that a lot of people know about and a lot of people trust. And to be able to be a representative of the organization with my own community and service project will be able to reach more people and impact more people. Sure, my message might not be as strong, but as long as I can reach those people, that's the first step. That's the little step that I want to make. The next step is to create an impact, to create a way of thinking about giving back to the community and raising awareness on how important it is to remind yourself to give back and be the change. You don't need to do much to reach out your hand and help. I think the main thing that I want to tell the people that I've helped and the kids that I've helped, the elderlies that I've helped, the kids with disabilities, the kids with diseases, everyone that I've helped has made such a big impact on my life. They have created a different way of thinking for me. They've reminded me to stay strong, stay kind, stay humble and grounded. So I think the most important thing I want to say to all of them is thank you. Thank you for reminding me that kindness still exists in a world where people forget that kindness is what we need. Thank you for shaping my mind and showing me that happiness can come in all shapes and forms. I hope that with everything I do, you know that I do everything with my heart to help you and to just put a smile on your face just as much as you put a smile on mine. And I know that there are so many more things we can do, maybe as an individual, as a community, and I will use this platform to the best of my abilities to raise awareness and to let that helping hand come your way as much as possible. You are the future of our generation, and you have so much potential to be the greatest thing you want to be in the world. Don't let anything stop you from achieving that. You deserve the world and more, and I'm going to make sure that people see it.